Hey, so everyone has lost their apartment hunting, housing market, renting, whatever it is, you've absolutely lost your mind. So, as I sit here apartment hunting here in Los Angeles, would you believe that I came across this place $2,500 a month? Okay, one bedroom, no utilities included. You have to pay for your parking, bare bones, three times the rent, $650 minimum credit. Okay, I scroll down to the bottom and I see that in order for you to access your unit that you are paying $2,500 for, okay, you must subscribe to a monthly membership to use your key fob. If you don't, you will not be able to access your unit that you pay $2,500 for. What are we doing? People are tired, and it is only going to get worse. This is quite literally something that the average American will not just work their way out of. They will not skip a latte out of. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? What are we doing?
All right, a little story time about how capitalism completely destroys our ability to thrive, let alone survive. All right. So, my apartment, I had been here for 4 years now. And when I first moved in, we had a fob system for locks, right? Little gray disc that you attach to your keychain, and you just slap it up against the little magnetic-y thing, and it unlocks the main door, your door, all those things. About a year and a half to 2 years ago, we all get an email from our apartment complex that they are doing away with the fob system, and instead we are going to be on a phone app lock system. So fobs are going away. They're going to change out all the locks on every single door, and we're all going to be using this phone app moving forward. And they instituted this across, there's like over 200 apartments in my complex. It's a pretty big complex. And by and large, since this was installed, every single resident I talk to, we hate this app system. Absolutely hate it, because think about it. When I first moved in, if I get home and I've got arms full of, grocery bags and I'm by myself, all I have to do is hook my keys onto my finger and just slap the fob up against the magnetic thing, and I can unlock the elevator, I can unlock my front door, no problem, right? Now what I have to do, armful of groceries, is I have to get out my phone. I have to unlock it with my face. I have to go into the app. I have to make sure my Bluetooth is on, because it only works if Bluetooth is on. And then I hold it up to the little reader thing on the door or in the elevator. It takes on average 3 to 5 seconds for it to register and unlock. So when you're in the elevator, it's a real time crunch, because that elevator will just start moving regardless of whether or not you've unlocked it. So you might end up shooting past your floor if you couldn't get it unlocked fast enough. But mostly it's just cumbersome. It's a pain in the ass. Everyone complains about it. Every time you get into the elevator, people are like, I hate this system. I hate it so much. Also come to realize, right around the time that they put in this new lock system, they also started a new fee attached to our rent, which is called the Technology Connect fee. And the way they originally talked about it was, we're going to start offering internet as well, so that you don't have to go with any third-party internet providers, but that's totally optional if you want to opt in. A lot of us don't opt in. We use some of the more reliable providers that are around. But that technology fee still exists for everybody every single month, because that technology fee pays for the app to unlock the door. That technology fee is $85 a month. We all pay a subscription of $85 a month to unlock our fucking doors. $85 a month, almost $100 a month, not to live here, not for your rent, just to get in the fucking door. Because the apartment complex, without a vote from its residents, without anything, the property managers decided this is what we're doing now, and we're gonna charge you for it. But it'll be great because it's tech, it's high quality, blah, 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 blah. It's better than the fob system. Meanwhile, the residents hate it. We don't like it. It's not reliable. It's a pain in the ass. And we pay almost $100 a month just to unlock our fucking doors, to get into the homes that we reside in. This is capitalism in a nutshell. We're going to create a problem. We're then going to solve said problem that we created, and then we're going to charge you for the solution. And when we talk about how people are struggling to just survive, let alone thrive, it's because of this kind of shit. It's because we have moved to this place where we own nothing. Everything is subscription based. Even being able to get into your front door is on a subscription that if you don't pay, you don't even get into your own goddamn home. That
Just when you thought you saw enough, here come another one. This one for the apartment owners, or want to be apartment owners. They're doing something very strange that nobody is going to understand. This is what I mean. So after you saw those videos, you see the crazy things that's happening in this world? Just greed. They trying to charge you a subscription now for going into your own apartment. No more key fobs no more. And they making a decision for you just by default. Just to give you an extra fee every month. And you know what they're going to say? Well, times has changed. We don't want to do the key fob no more. We want everything to be digital. And that's the crazy situation. Like this lady was saying, everything is on her phone. What if her phone died? So you got to keep your phone charged at all times. And you know what people are going to say. Well, you should keep your phone charged all the time. What if you got a phone with a broken battery and you can't afford a new phone? Or you accidentally fall asleep and forget to charge it? I do it all the time. And a lot of people, I believe, is going to probably move out these apartments and just get a house. And a lot of people feel like they don't want to have to deal with cutting the grass when they got to live in a house. Forget all that. I just cut the grass. If you got to go through all that. And half of us don't exercise anyway. I'm just being real. I just started back exercising. But that's how I go. But all jokes aside, this is just terrible. Because who would have ever thought that you spending money, like she stated, spending $2,500 a month for rent, and they still want to charge you. That's already a high price in this economy. And a lot of people will say, I pay more than that. What? You pay more than that? $2,500 is already high. That's crazy. And the scary thing is that your job still won't give you a raise. And CEOs at this job that you work at, they making millions. Haven't gave their employees a raise in 10 years. Probably more than that. And a lot of y'all still want to stay dedicated to that company. It's time for y'all to just find another job. But a lot of people have gotten comfortable because jobs are hard to come by. That's why America is just collapsing. This economy is just unbelievable. That's why you see a lot of crash outs everywhere. People venting. And many people like to call it complaining. Call it what you want. We're here for it because we want to just make the situation aware. We're here for it. We want to hear it. And it's just getting scary because you would have never thought you'd be living in a world like this. The world has changed so much. America has changed so much. What happened to if it ain't broke, don't fix it? They always trying to fix everything that's not broke. That's the crazy part. Why y'all trying to fix everything that don't need fixing? And the things that need fixing, y'all too slow to fix it. Make that make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. And a lot of people, they're not woke to what's going on. And the more and more you're aware to what's going on, the better you'll feel. Because when you walking around lost like a zombie, don't know where you're going, which way to go, that's the toughest situation to be in. Because it's hard out here. Gas prices are still high. When are the gas prices going to go down? When are groceries going to go down? And grocery stores are becoming a more sad, scary situation. Those prices. AI grocery carts. And this is just terrible. And I think you're going to see a lot of people leaving their apartments. That's what I think about this situation. Because what would be the point? I don't know. Let me know if you feel like you're going to stay in your apartment if you're an apartment owner, even if you're not an apartment owner. This is for everybody. Leave your thoughts on this topic. Let me know what y'all think. That's my thoughts. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.